We're live. Excellent. Okay. Hi everyone. Sorry, the screen is a little bit different, and I'm struggling with where to look. Okay. Anyhow, all right. Let's go. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Simple Forex Setup Show, where I will be going through the 10 currency pairs and looking at setups on the 4-hour time frame. So let me share my screen. As always, if you have any questions, please pop them in the chat and I will answer as we go along or at the end. All right. Hi, everyone. Hi, Serene. There's a few more people coming in. Hello. Welcome. All right, let's have a look at the charts. So we're going to start with GBPUSD. And on GBPUSD, I'm looking for a long opportunity. So looking at the daily time frame, we are at the sort of the top of the channel. And we've had price action going sideways. So sideways means indecision. So really, the price could go either way. At the moment, I'm thinking possibly going long up to the top of the channel. At least there's enough room there to do that. But yeah, because it's coming into the point, there is going to be a decision point. If it breaks out above the 4-hour trend line, then it's potentially going to be going long. But if it does go in the opposite direction, then we might need to be careful because there is then that level of support. So let's see what happens, but my preference on this one would be long. Next currency pair I'm looking at is EURUSD, and EURUSD I'm looking for short opportunities. So here we've on the daily, we've broken down below the previous level of support. And what I was looking for is a retest of that level. At the moment, it's just going sideways. So there is no, retest as yet. But if the price goes higher, I would be looking for short at any of those reversals at the top of that sort of ranging market that we are seeing at the moment. Next currency pair I'm looking at is AUDUSD. And on AUDUSD, I'm currently going to be looking at long opportunities. So we've had that big run up. The pullback is not very deep. So there is a slight pullback, but it is not very deep on the daily. However, if we have a reversal around the trend line, then I would be looking for long opportunities. And possibly even, if this goes sideways as well, then there might be some opportunities as well. We shall see. Yeah, so the deeper it goes towards the trend line, the more confident I would be in then taking the long opportunity. The more confidence, then the higher risk I can take, otherwise reducing risk if it's not that deep. Next currency pair I'll be looking at is GBPJPY, and GBPJPY I'm looking for short. So here we are in this upward channel. So the price might be going to the top of that this daily trend line, and that's what I would be looking to. If there is the price at the top, then I would look for a short opportunities, because we are at the that would sort of be towards the top of that range. So at the moment, in terms of where the price is, there are probably potential for short-term long, just because I'm expecting it and looking for it to turn around at that point. The next currency pair I'm looking at is EURJPY. And here I'm also looking for short opportunities. So on the daily, I'm looking for the pullback to that trend line. And then on the 4-hourly, looking for that sort of reversal, something similar to this, where it goes around and EMAs come across. Then I would be looking for short opportunities. Again, because we are quite far away, there might still be opportunities for a shorter term long there. Next currency pair I'm looking at is USDJPY. And USDJPY, I'm looking for short. So similarly to last week, we've had the break out of the previous trend going upwards. So now I'm looking to see if the price will come up and retest at that level, either at the previous channel line or the previous lows there. So looking for short at around any time basically from now to the top of that, the bottom of the channel. Let me just check some questions. How do you place a trade on the 4-hourly? Okay, and Cheryl, what are the EMAs you're using? So Cheryl, the EMAs on my chart, the green one is the 5 EMA, and the orange one is a 10 EMA. I might, Sue, I might show how to place the trade at the end. Okay, that might take me a little longer. Okay, next currency pair is USDCAD. And USDCAD, I'm looking for long. At the moment, we're at this, let me just zoom that out. At this point, at quite a bit of resistance. Let's see, sorry, support, I mean, there, and back again there. So I'm expecting it might be going up, maybe towards the top there. So looking for long at the moment. So on the 4-hourly time frame, that is, let's see, long if we have a close above, because at the moment there is a little bit of resistance at that point on the 4-hourly time frame. So if we have a close above, then I would be looking for long, and then looking for that long to go to the previous high, or even to the top of that, where the previous level of resistance is. Otherwise, yeah, if it comes back below, because it is in an overall, you know, looking like it's in the downtrend to go to the bottom of this channel, then it's possible that it may revert as well. So at the moment, it's not quite clear. I will wait to see what that price action does in the next few bars. Next currency pair I'm looking at is EURAUD, and EURAUD I'm looking for short. So we've had the price action come off the top of the channel, now below the previous level of resistance, which was support there. So looking for any pullback basically to go short from now on. If it does come to the top of that previous trend line, that's great. But really, because it's already been going down, and any time along there, a reversal for a short would be great. Next currency pair I'm looking at is EURGBP, and EURGBP I'm looking at short. So in terms of the daily, we've pushed up the previous level of resistance. We've had one leg down, pullback, back down, and this is the second pullback. So looking at a price to reverse around that trend line. So we're quite close. The price might keep going a little bit further up. And then when there is a touch point there, looking for reversal and looking for short. The next currency pair and the last one is GBPCAD. And GBPCAD, I'm looking for short. So we've been in that downtrend for some time. And on the weekly, we are still below the previous level of support. We had some pushback from the resistance level. So it may still continue to go in that downward trend. So looking at a reversal, would like to see the price go up, pull back towards the previous horizontal levels or to the top of that channel, and then looking for short on that. All right, so let me just check the questions. Let me know if you have any. So just in terms of how to place the order, so I have a window that is my window for placing orders, and I use Traders Toolkit. Do you use Traders Toolkit? Just let me know in the chat box, yes or no, because if you don't use it, you might need to get that. Yes, okay, cool. So what I would do is just place a new order. If you are already on the 4-hour time frame, then that is where it's going to place the order. So I'm on a 4-hour time frame there. So that trade will be, placed on this 4-hour chart. So as an example, if I wanted to, let me just draw something up as a test. Let's say I want to enter underneath that bar here, and I want my stop loss to be above that bar there. Stop loss. Okay, about that bar there. So what I can do is can use from the current bar, you work backwards. So I will enter on this bar, which is bar 8, and I want the stop loss to be above bar 11. Okay, so then I would put entry is below 8 and stop loss is at 11. You can have your default set to whatever you like. Mine are 3 to 1, so that means reward to risk 3 to 1. Entry is 1 bar. I can change that to 2 bars or whatever the time frame is, and then TP1 and TP2. So usually my defaults are TP1 is 1 to 1 and TP2 is 2 to 1. And then I would choose, buy or sell. If I'm selling, obviously I'm selling if I'm entering below and stop loss is up there. So then I would press sell and confirm the order. Okay, so that's how I would place that order. Naresh, hope that helps, Cheryl. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Naresh, typically what kind of risk to reward ratio do you look for? So my trades, usually I'm looking for 1 to 3 as the sort of ideal. But at the moment, when the market is not moving, as in the trends are not flowing, then it's usually, a lot less. But that's the sort of trends, more of a longer term trend. Close 0.25, what does it mean? Okay, so I can set, if I get to TP1, I can close, like do a partial profit. So this means I would close a quarter of the trade. When I get to TP2, I would close half the trade. But that depends on where the resistance level are. I would change that per trade. I could have, say, 0.5%, because now the market's not flowing. So I would have 0.5% close at TP1, and then 0.5% I would close at TP2, and then the rest I would just take profit with a trailing stop. Naresh, in terms of the shift, yeah, so the shift means that from the current bar, so this is the current bar, how many bars back? So this is bar 8, and I want to enter under that bar, number 8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. You can see that the tool counts how many bars back. So that's 8 bars, 9, 10, 11, and 11th bar is where I want the stop loss to be. Okay, hope that helps. Now, where did my chat box go? Here we go. Close 0.5. Yep, that means half the trade to be closed. Okay, you're welcome. Cool. Any other questions? If there are no other questions, then I shall 0.5 off the remaining. Yes, correct. Yeah, so if you've already closed 0.5% at the beginning at TP1, then you only have 0.5% left that is in the trade. So next time you're closing 0.5%, it's 0.5% of the previous 0.5% that's still in the trade. Yes, correct. So you place a pending order? Yeah, I always place a pending order. I don't enter the market live. If you would like to follow along with the trades that I take during the week and any trade management, then you can follow along on the Simple Forex Setup Telegram group, and I've got the link in the chat box now for you. All right, thank you very much. I hope you have a very good week of trading, and I will see you next week, Wednesday, 12 p.m. Singapore time. Thank you very much.